So, for those who will be joining me today, when I am doing, I'm gonna turn it off because as much as I might have music in the background, I might have music in the background as we go. But I don't know. I can't multitask that well. I just can't. I try. I would love to have just hard rock in the background, and then it says, it's like I get like all absent fucking minded. I have no idea what the fuck I was saying. Okay, so my nightly show, as always, is Bible Talk. Okay, Bible Talk at night. We're covering a bunch of things. Okay, really going well. As for, I wonder if my sound was off. I wonder if that wasn't going at all. That would have been so embarrassing. I think my sound was off for the music. Well, that's stupid. Now I'm mad. There's so many buttons that I have to learn with this. And then I get really embarrassed. And it's like, well, fuck. It's okay. We'll go back to Crown with Many Crowns as we're going through this. We will, because it's a really awesome song. Okay. Nonetheless, I always try to play sewers while I'm starting and so forth. I love their music. Go check them out on YouTube. My afternoon sessions, we will be talking about Ultima Online. Okay, and many of you might say, what? You might say, what? What is that? And I would say, sir, this is a real game. This is a real game. Okay, and I can hear the minor fans in the background. Pardon me, sir, do you mean Ultima Online? Not a valid command. So we're going to give a bit of an introduction here. Ultima Online is an MMO. Okay, it was created in the 90s. Okay, mid-90s, I believe. I wasn't there for the beginning of it. I came in the early 2000s. The nice thing about Ultima, like, you not only have the paid places where you can go, but they have what are called shards. And many of these shards are free. And so you can go there and you can just play the game, you can get characters, many of them have different rules or modified. It's nothing more than a .NET server. And so, hold on one second. Sorry. Alright, back to what I was saying. .NET server. This is a .NET server. And so the coding is basically just C coding. And you can get and build these games via a program called RunUO, okay, or ServeUO. And so my friend and I, over the years, we have created our own shard. And so what you're going to be seeing is nothing more than just what we have built. We took the template, and then he has done much of the actual coding on it. And then I'm not good with coding. I just don't like it. I'm not good with it. I can admit that. And so I have done the majority of the manipulation from inside the game with my admin character. Now the admin character here, let's show her off. This is Cammy Lynn, okay? This is the main admin on the shard. And so if you see Cammy, don't be afraid or anything. You know, if you want, people can join this. I'm not going to push for a lot of people to join it right away because we are having some technical issues at the moment. It has to do with updates coming from the actual, like, professional game side to our server. And there are just problems. My friend is gone right now, but here in the next couple of weeks, we are going to be going through it. So my friend, I'm going to just use his game name. He goes by Amiga. And so when he gets back, we're actually gonna rip apart the server, and we're gonna try to update everything and get everything on a better scale. That way, people can play if they want to. All I have to do is just download the UL client. You then download Razor, and you can go through it. Okay, this here, I'm gonna give you guys just a quick tour on my admin. This is the gate room. So the world of Ultima is, I'm not gonna lie, it's huge. It's massive. For the age of game this is. These, in many ways, are shortcuts, but let's just take a look here, and I'll show you, okay? This is what your normal moon gate looks like, okay? So we put in the gate room here, but you can go to any of these major lands, and this is just Felucca. You then have Ishnar, which was an add-on, Malice, Takuno Islands, Tomur. I don't spend a lot of time in Tomur. And the only reason why I go to Takuno is for Hyrus. They're big-ass birds. It's the only reason why I go there. And I'm not going there on my current characters. I started new characters to try to play, so that way you can see it more at a basic level. But I do have reasonably OP characters on this. I just don't use them. So, let's just say we're gonna go to Britain. Okay, we're gonna go to the Britain Moon Gate. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to give you a kind of just a basic understanding of this. This is Razor here. This is where I do all of my basically commands. You can do macros. It's the other main reason why I absolutely love this game. I don't have to be playing the game. Okay, I can literally sit back and this is, I want to do something. Okay, I want to do something like Spirit Speak, which is like a heal. Okay, it's a very basic type of heal. I set the command, and then I can walk away. I don't actually have to be playing the game to level. And it's something that I really appreciate. Not a lot of games will let you do that. But as you can see here, this is just a very small chunk. This is just a very, very small chunk. This over here is Britain. This is the Britain Bank off to the right. Okay, and so I'm basically just in the wilderness. And there's monsters and spawn all over the place. Something like 100+ dungeons. You just go through it. You have random things out here. You got sheep, you got cattle, you can tame whatever. These are spawn points. You see them on my admin character, but they're invisible to the regular player. Horses. This is a giant maze we're coming up to. Like it's a giant, like, just big-ass maze you can run through. I don't generally go in here. And if I run in here, I'd have to teleport out probably because I'm going to get lost. I don't know it. It's huge, though. And you have all of these different moon gates and ports. The other reason why I absolutely love this game is because this game is very realistic. Okay? If you go out into the middle of nowhere and you were to die, okay, you're going to lose your shit. Okay? You don't have your items insured, and insurance is something new. Okay? You don't have your items insured? Guess what? I don't care what quality your suit is. It's gone. It's toast. Player killer, a PK finds you. You are sunk. You are sunk. I used to be a PK. When I played, I loved it. I used to hunt people down all the time. I used to just straight up butcher them. It's one of the greatest adrenaline rushes in a game I've ever found. Is playing this, because there was actual, like, reward to it. Okay? You could be as brutal as you wanted. Or you could be on the good side and you could go hunt the PKs. There were people that hunted me. I was not the top of the food chain. I was more or less the middle of the food chain. At least on ABC. When I played the ABC server, I was. When I played Pandora, I was more or less, because there weren't a lot of PKs there, and I came in from a high PK, like a high PvP server, and I went on to Pandora, and I fucked them up. I made very quick progress, and after a while I had 300 plus kills, and they didn't like me. They really didn't like me, because I would go kill them. I would just go kill them, and I'd take it. And you get insurance money, and I made quite a good living. I made quite a good living being a murderer on the game. And so, with this, let's get back. I'm just going to go to... Like I said, this is Cammy, and my admin character you will see me on from time to time, but honestly, not that much. The only reason why you're really going to see it is if I have to do policing action, or if there's a problem. There's a problem with the shard itself. If I run into an error, I might go fix it. That way I don't have to find it later. Okay? But, let's get into some gameplay here. So, we're going to take... I have two characters here. This is Danger Seeker. Pull up Paper Doll for Danger Seeker. So you have multiple pieces of armor all over. They all have different stats. You can really be... The nice thing about UO is you can be whatever the hell you want. If you just want to sit around... and make wooden boxes, do carpentry, and write and describe shit, you can. There will always be a market for it. And you can just sell them at a vendor. If you want to be a tamer, you can go out and just tame. I always liked taming animals because it made hunting a whole lot easier. And so then I could just heal the pet, and I don't have to worry about it. Which we'll see here, because like I said, I'm a big tamer. If I had to choose one profession, my shards, the shards that I play and so forth, you can train any skill you want. As for like a regular shard, you can only have like so many skill points. Like I have 1,300 skill points now, and this isn't that much. Like I think it's a total of 5,800 you can have total as a base. Overall, but your regular shard I think is only like 700 or 720, so you really can't do that much on the paid shards. I don't like that. I want to be able to do a bunch of shit, and I want other people to be able to do a bunch of shit, and so that's what you get with it. Am I gonna need bandages? I'm probably gonna need bandages. Where am I going? Let's go to the tailor. Hello, Mr. Taylor. Gaylord. Hello, Gaylord. Alright. If you go to a vendor, you'll see there's like a bunch of different things you can buy. But today, I'm buying 3 bolts of cloth. 100 gold apiece. So yes, Danger Seeker says yes. And then I'm taking my scissors. Cut the bolts into manageable cloth. And then I'm just going to shred them. And there are my bandies. 318 bandages. Oh, come on. Alright. So. Now. We're going to claim Dum Dum. That is his name. It's one of my unicorns. And these guys are not bonded, they're just tamed. So the difference between a bonded animal like my horse, if he dies, if Bucky dies, then I can resurrect him. He might lose stats, but he's not gone. Dum Dum dies. I haven't had time to bond him yet. I have other ones that are. Okay, guess what? Dum Dum's toast. Okay. I think the other one is Dodo. Yep, Dodo. There's Dodo. And you have a bunch of commands that I've already like pre-programmed. So you say all come, they'll go. Well, he doesn't want to listen to me. That's not good. Clearly my taming isn't high enough. So you gotta feed him. You always gotta feed your pets. This is one of the unique things a coding my friend did. He has an apple tree that just basically drops apples. He likes doing things like that. That way you don't actually have to go and like pick them off the tree. You just walk up and pick them off the ground. Don't feed your pets. Well, guess what? They won't listen to you. You continually don't feed your pets. They won't be bonded to you anymore. They might turn and try to kill you. Alright. We are going to go out. We're going to go out into the wild. Oh, here's Coco. That's my other character that I'll be playing from time to time. A Danger Seeker is a mage. It's what's called an LRC mage. And so I have lower reg cost. And so I don't actually have to have these things on top here. These are what are called the regents. I don't have to have them to cast, which is kind of a nice thing. Where are we going to go? Let's go back to Britain. I'm not ready to go into like a major dungeon yet. I'll die. Once I have bonded animals, I'll be able to. Most of these items, like the boar, pig, stuff like that. Oh, among that. Nothing. It'll be crushed. Yep, crushed. But the giant spider over there, he also won't probably stand up well against... Yeah. Who killed him? Was that Dum Dum? Yep, Dum Dum killed him. Trampled his ass. Oh, we're just gonna walk around. We're gonna get some gold. Most of the extra resources and stuff I don't care about. What I'm looking for, and what is hard for me to find, because there's no economy on this, is I don't have any extra spells. I am actually quite limited. Oh, troll. I better pull these up so I can actually heal my pets. I'm not even going to use that right now just because I have heal programmed. And so, like, I can just spam heal on them. And it's going to be better. I need to train vet, and that's why I have the extra bandages, so I can actually use veterinary. My veterinary skill, like if we look at my skill chart, I have 96 taming out of 100, but my veterinary is 12.7. It's really not that good. And so even if, like, my bonded animal died, I could not do anything with it. And he's like saying, all guard me. When this troll attacks me, guess what? Dum Dum and Dodo are gonna fuck his ass up. Hat. Shitty hat. I don't care about the hat. You can also have what are called scripts. I don't have any scripts running right now because it's another problem with the server. My EZU is called EZUO. It allows me to do things like I have a bandage script, which is smarter than just the basic macro. It will like heal me, it'll cure me. Like, it's an actual like program that you can legally use in the game. And so there's a lot of games like WoW, Tor, and so forth that if you're using third-party stuff to make your character faster or better, they don't like that. UO is not that way. As long as you're not multi-running clients, like if I didn't have 2 or 3 people here with me hunting, that's like one of the things that breaks the rules. Apart from that, you can beef up your character however you want. If you have attack stuff, you can write however you write the code. You can get away with it. Well, let's just keep going. Let's see what the hell else is out here. Where am I? I need my map. I don't care if I played this game for 20 years. I get lost all the fucking time. I have no idea where I am. We can just keep going up. So this here, as you can see, I have second, third spells, but I have 0 fourth, 1 fifth. I just don't have anything. And the problem is, I'm not skilled enough to go in and get these items. There's another troll. 2 trolls. There was a mouse I saw for sale, which had like 12 buttons, thumb buttons. I wanted it so bad. Imagine the power that I could gain. Just imagine. Damn it, cheater. I don't know why. There's some of these pieces of armor I think are just messed up with the coding. There's no way that strength requirement should be that high. But there are things, unfortunately, that I just can't. Oh, orcs. Alright, now we're moving up the food chain. Oh joy, joy, oh joy. Here we go. Might lose them. Proactive heal. Stay alive, dum-dum. Okay. Huh. Maybe I'm ready for a minor Felucca dungeon. Goes like orc, or troll, Etten, orc, and then orc lord, I believe. And then titan. Ooh. Elemental Slayer. Poison Elemental Slayer. It's not a horrible bow. It's not a great bow, but it's not horrible. Strength Potion. Is that a gargoyle weapon? Yeah, gargoyle. I remember a time when there were no gargoyles. They became a new class and race. I remember it was just elves and men. Take a pickaxe. I'm going to be doing mining soon so I can build my own armor. And I could cut up like some of these items like the bird and I could get feathers for fletching. I don't care that much. I want to go get feathers. I'll get feathers later. Looks like that's a lot of work. LMC. That's really good poison resist. I'm taking that. That's actually a decent set of armor. And you can always enhance armor later. Different types with different material. Depending on what you're looking for. Alright, let's just go in the middle of them and let's just kill them. Hitting Dodo hard. If I had to do this by hand, they would have died. And so, it's a nice thing about hotkeys. If you ever play the game, you ever play any game, hotkeys just make it better. I really need to set up my script one of these days. Hopefully by tomorrow. Did it take it already? Because I have tried to set up an auto looter, but it wasn't working. I had to grind through taming. Yesterday or the day, I think it was the day before I had to do it. I did, like, that way I could actually control unicorns. Unicorns are pretty easy. They're one of, I'm not gonna say these are high-end pets. These are reasonably, like, low-end when it comes to, like, actually hunting with pets. Once you get up, like, dragon is mid-range. Greater dragon is better. Akusai, Hyrule, those are high-end pets. And so, these guys here are honestly, there's a reason why I named them Dum Dum and Dodo. Where am I? I think north takes me up to, like, Minot and shit. Never fucking remember. I'm gonna hide. Hide. Always hide. Even though if there was a PK running around, guess what? I'd die. You see them there, and it's like, oh, guess what? There's probably someone there right next to those tamed unicorns. But there's no one else playing, so I'm not too cared. Map of Feluga UO. Where the hell am I? My friend actually has a giant one of these on his wall. Mika just has, like, he has a massive one that you can just look at if you're ever lost. Come on, Google. Alright. Oh. Where the hell am I? That's Britain. That's Britain. We went down. We're right here. Okay, so, see, that's why I can never rely on my own sense of direction. I was thinking I was, like, somewhere up here in the north, but I'm not. I'm actually here. So there's Blighted Grove, and then, like... Isn't Destard there? Where the hell's Destard? Orc Fort. Shame. Blighted Grove. Oh, no. Destard is south. Because the problem is, if I try to leave, I gotta make it to a moon gate. I gotta make it to some moon gate. I think I really need to travel south. I need to travel south along the road. Because there's Scarra Bray Moon Gate. And I know that there's a house, Cammy's house, which is a public house that has armor and different things, is down right here by Destard. And Destard is, like, the main place for the dragons. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna go south. I think south is coming the way that we went is a better plan. Which is not actually south. We were traveling east. Come on. And at some point I'll have the right spells. I could just open up a gate or something, or recall, and then I could leave. But right now I don't have that ability. Oh, better loot the troll. And like, if there was a PK that was gonna go after me, well, see, if I click away, if I click on anything, my map disappears. I miss the days of having multi-monitors. I just have a really, really big monitor, but I used to have like 4 monitors. I also used to have a computer that was, oops, I'll come. That was not considered archaic. This computer that I am using would, by today's standards, be considered archaic. Alright, I think we are running around to you. I think. Alright, back to the big map. See, I think the gate on Scar Bray is over a bridge, and I don't necessarily want to go there. Like, it's a bit of a pain. I say we just cut across the wild, gentlemen. We're just gonna cut across. We're gonna trailblaze here. Other than a shit accident. Or whatever. I actually feel reasonably confident about this. I'm gonna fix that one of these days. We might actually even go check out Shame. Shame is in this direction. We cannot go into Destard. If I go into Destard, I run in really quick. I show you a... Oh, Reapers. Not that big of a deal. What? The only thing I don't want to fight, and I don't remember if Shame is... Oh, come on. Where's the corpse? Up? I don't remember if Shame is undead or not. I'm not ready to go fight rotting corpses because they're heavy poison. Massive poison. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that my skills of casting are good enough for that. Like, I'm just not. And then if I were attacked, I don't think that I could honestly do it. Like, I don't have bandages yet. I don't have my own healing. The nice thing about a bandage script is that it runs in the background, and I don't have to do jack shit. It just runs based on your dexterity, and so it automatically heals you. I could cast and heal myself, but then I couldn't probably keep the pets alive. Alright. I think that's the orc fort. Oh no. Come, my mentally challenged unicorns. We shall conquer this land. And as Alan Tudyk said it, we shall call it this land. In the right circles, that joke in reference would get endless, thunderous applause. Thunderous applause. Making a Firefly joke. 2,700 gold. I'm doing good on weight. You gotta watch your weight, because there might come a point where you get too much gold, you get too greedy, and you can't move. Oh, rat people. Oh, good. Oh, good. Where am I? Holy shit, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Run! Run! Okay, we might have screwed up here. Alright. Hey, he's dead. Alright, I might have just lost my pets. Alright, that's not good. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. Don't fuck with rat people. And I'm not even gonna try to go back and loot the corpses. The good news is I still have some basic things to defend myself. But, and we are coming up to Destard. So it's not shame, it's Destard. I shouldn't have walked close to them, I should have known. If they were bonded, I could just go and res them. Down here, here's Cammy, see? At least know some of this stuff. So there's Cammy's house. That's Cammy's crib, as it's called in the game. And so, we'll go check that out in a minute. We're gonna run up to... I'm at least just gonna show you Destard. Hopefully I don't die. If I die, well, guess what? There's healers out here. And there's a dragon. Oh, there's a greater dragon. Yep. That's as much as I can do. Someday I'll go in there and tame them, but I'm not ready to go in to tame them yet. This is just a custom house. Very basic. There's armor and stuff that you can go through. This is like, will it let me do this? Alright. So one of the nice things about knowing this is, guess what? There's a gate back to Britain. Well. Oh, there goes my pets. That's okay. We're gonna go tame more. So now I gotta show you actually how Razor works, how the scripting works in it. We're gonna go to Loot. Wait, I don't want to go to Loot. Now, what am I thinking? Ishnar. We'll go to the Spirituality Gate. It's one of my favorite places to PK people. It always was. I used to sit there. I used to run here all the time. There's a lot of reasons to go to Spirituality. But if you're in good karma, if you have negative karma, don't go out here. It's a great way to die, because these things, especially pixies, fucking pixies, They're just nasty. You think one's not that bad, and then suddenly you have like 10 or 11 explosions primed on you. Alright, so here's the first target. So I'm going to pull out my taming macro. Now macros, okay? Macros are nothing more. I'm going to move this slightly, that way it can actually stay up. Okay? Macros are nothing more than a set of commands, okay? And so basically, the macro reads, execute animal taming, okay? You wait for the target, you have an absolute target, and then you have a pause, and then it will repeat, okay? And so, there we go. And so, I'm going to reset the absolute target. I'm going to retarget this unicorn. And then I'm going to play it. And so now, I have to follow it. I can't just, like, walk away with something like this. Taming takes... Unfortunately, taming is not something you can just mindlessly do. But it's going to take me a few minutes to tame this creature. And so instead of having to hit tame over and over and over, I can just write a program, or more or less a very basic script, which does it for me. People say that's cheating. No, not in UO, it's not. That's why I like UO. Those who have better scripts, and those who know how to use the technology around them, in the end, are better players. That's the truth. If you don't have a bandage script, or you don't have even a basic bandage macro, and you have to hit your bandages and hit yourself, guess what? The person who has the bandages automatically applied to them is going to kill you every time. It doesn't matter how, quote, good they are. It matters how well they use the resources. Alright. I said we're going to be here for a few minutes. What happens when you're dumb and you lose your pets? But soon, I will have, by next week, I will have bonded unicorns. So that means if they die, okay, that means I can re-res them. And I won't have to go through this. But the nice thing is, I have a script. Well, a macro. There is a difference between macros and scripts, and I shouldn't misspeak. Once I do this, and I'll grab a second one, and then I'll be able to go hunt more. Hopefully in the next few days I'm going to have bonded llamas and pack horses, that way I can go mining. Because I really need to start working on building my own armor. And I could do that also, like I could go out and cut down trees and so forth and get different types of wood. And so it'll all be useful in the end. You tame? No. Not tamed yet. The nice thing is, though, just even by doing this, like if I look at my skill chart, 96.9, and I still have to get to 100, so... Fail. Let me see if it will let me. We can multitask. It's one of the nice things about this is that you can multitask. So this is what's called EasyUO. And I'll probably have to get a new version of EasyUO. But this is how you run scripts. And so my hard part is that it's not giving me like the character names, and so I can't tell what client it is, and I think that has to do with the issue of, let's see, will it do it this time? AV, no, just not. Will it tell me by maybe location? 1530 by 12. Okay, so that would be the right character then, based on location. Uh-oh, ran away. Come on. Alright, so now we're gonna load. We're gonna load my Bandy script. Let's do, I have two of them. I have two of them. UO scripts. Healer. Let's try the healer one. And so this is a program that it has different like conditional things to it. As you can see, I'm not great with C coding, but it basically says like use bandage so and forth depending on how your dex is, rerun it, and everything. Okay. So I'm just gonna turn it on, and we're just gonna let it run in the background. We'll see. We'll see if it works. My healing isn't that great. Uh-oh, where did the unicorn go? So that's why you can't just, unfortunate but true, you can't just walk away from taming. It's one of those skills that you actually have to pay attention to. I have seen tamer scripts, but I've never found one to work well. It's not one of those stationary skills like evaluating intelligence or hiding or stuff like that. You can just sit there, program, and say, okay, I'm going to hide hide, use another skill, wait 15 seconds, and then hide again, and then you go to sleep. And then you wake up in the morning, then you have 100 hiding. And that's perfectly legal in the game. Taming, I've spent... I don't even know. I don't even know how many hours I've spent taming over the years. I know I've spent on these couple of characters here, just coming back to it, probably about 5 hours or so. And I started at 75. I don't even want to know how long it would take again. Like, it's one of the most time-consuming skills that you can do. And I'm still here. We've been 5 minutes and I'm still here. But I have to have pets. I have to have pets where I want to go. Oh, thunder. Actual thunder. If I lose power or something, my bad. Lose power down here sometimes with all the lightning strikes. So if I do go down. I knew it was supposed to storm today down in South Carolina. I'm supposed to get thunderstorms. So if something happens to my feed, I'll definitely be on later tonight for Bible talk. That's like the main majority of my content. I'm going to try to do UO stuff, and I wish that there were things, like I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan. Love Tomb Raider. Absolutely. Like, I have some figures around, but I'm a fan. I have always been a fan. I'm especially a fan of the newer games. The problem is that my computer, my good computer, I lost my motherboard and my solid state drive. Both of them. And I don't have a couple $1,000s just to buy a new computer. I literally don't have the money. If I did have a couple $1,000 extra, I don't think I would spend it on a new computer to play games and stream. Unless I were actually making money with it. That's the capitalist in me. Like, I just don't think I would. And so I had to rip apart an older computer, and took a downgrade on my my CPU. I was able to keep my RAM, the majority of the other things, but my CPU unfortunately did not go. So I can't stream any other game that I have. Even a game 10 plus years old, my CPU can't handle it with the feeds from OBS. So we'll see here. Damn. I tamed 4 unicorns yesterday, and I had probably already tamed 2 to 3 of them in this time frame. This is really insane that it's taking this long. But that's why you can be on this game, like other MMOs, you can be on there for hours. Be on there hours. I had a friend one time that played, and this was back when we were in high school. It was on 72 hours straight. It was on 72 hours straight. It survived only because of Mountain Dew and energy drinks. Even when Monster was reasonably new back at that time. I may not look it, but I'm coming up on my 20-year anniversary within the next couple of years of high school. Like, I am older than I look. Please be my friend. That way we can go into dangerous situations together. Oh, come on. He heard about all of his friends dying. I dare look away for a second. If I had to pick, if I actually had to pick a dungeon to go to, so we were at Destard. We're not going to go back to the wherever that rat cave place was where I lost the last 2 unicorns. We're definitely not going there. Painted caves. We are not going to painted caves. It's a great way to die. What I really want to do is Spirit Wood, Spirituality, Guard Outpost. That's Trinsic in Britain. One of these days I'll also get in the water again. There's nasty things out on the sea. These islands are important, and it's good to go to some of them. Like, they have importance, but the water is a dangerous place for many reasons. What I need is, I want to know where the stupid thing, it's the Sullen Caves or whatever? I don't remember, they're bugs. And there's reasons why going down there is important. Now, since I'm trying to load scripts, let's also load my gold looter script, because I have a looter that, will just pick it up automatically for me, that way I don't have to worry about it. $15. Oh wait, did I put the wrong one? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, we need to get out of that map. That was Cammy's map, 1580. Okay, that one. Boom. Okay, looter. Boom. Okay. Standing still. Come on. Okay, so we'll just say 5,000. That's pretty high, but that's okay. I don't want it to freak out on me. Okay, so now I have a gold looter. We'll see. Sometimes the updates really screw around with it. Divine Fury, these are chivalry skills. Gives you stamina. I don't think I have it. Do I have it programmed in? Yeah, I do have it programmed in. Okay, good. When you are surrounded by people and you have no stam and they're gonna die and you need to bust through them really quickly and get the fuck out of dodge, that's the button you hit. And you run. You run like hell. Oh yay! It's tamed! Finally! But that was only 15 minutes later. Alright, so now we're gonna stop the script and we're gonna go find another one. We're gonna find 2. I can have 2 with me. Keyrins are male only. I have a female character. And technically, I think the unicorn is better than the Keyrin anyway, personally. I had a Keyrin. It was one of my first major pets when I started playing originally. Like, yeah. It was like nearly a useless animal. Are the unicorns? Are there no more unicorns here? I'm really gonna have to mess with this spawn later. Because there should be a bunch of unicorns here. And more pixies. Oh, there's a unicorn. Okay. Finally. Alright, so then all we have to do is we take the macro, we retarget the macro, and now we're starting again. Ugh. I'm going to give this tunic to Coco when I get back. It's a pretty good Dexter shirt. This poison resist 23 and lower mana cost. Hit point increase and hit point regeneration. Like that's decent. That's decent. I'm not going to say it's great. And if I were actually a decent tailor, I'd probably enhance it. I'd probably barbed leather. They all do different things. You can get 4 different types of leather. Most of those, the nicer types of leather, you get from like dragons and stuff, and then you can use it to enhance. The problem is if you are not good at it, you break the item. Wait, did I tame him? Nope, I did not tame him. It's okay. That's alright. Oh, yay, see? Way faster. It was just that one that was a bitch. Okay. So let's rename them. I'm gonna name one Uno. Should I name the second one? We're gonna name him Dum Dum again. I like that the one was named Dum Dum. So Uno and Dum Dum. My main ones that I'll have are Spike and Gore. Once they're bonded. But that won't be for at least sometime next week. It takes 5 days or 7 days to bond an animal. And so they're just sitting in the stable right now. So that means I gotta do this shit the hard way. So now we're gonna go back to the gate. If I were to run with 2 horses, oh come on. Is that Dum Dum that did that? I swear, nope, it was Uno. So clearly Uno's the stupid one. Okay. We're just gonna go back to... We're gonna go to the gate room for a moment. And I need food, so we might as well go back to Britain. apples. Okay, so I fed them now. Alright, where the hell do we want to go? The problem is I don't have most of these. It's been so long, I don't have most of these dungeons memorized. It's a mining cave, mining cave. What is that? Is that Minoc? So that's Minoc. So there's the mines of Minoc all over the place. Vesper. What is that? Is that see, that's Shame. Part of me really wants to go, so if I would go to Shame, Scarbray, Moongate. Let's check it out. Well, there's 2 more unicorns. Well, who cares? Alright, so now Luca, Scarbray. Ah, shit. See, I knew it. I knew it. So I don't have to. That's why I don't like going to this gate. That's because now I have to go through town. I have to get a ferry over. Should have gone to you. I swear, if I don't let my pets go on the thing, I'm gonna throw a fit. There are also a lot of benefits to fishing. A lot of benefits. Quest giver. How the hell do I get over? Wasn't there a ferry I take? Wasn't there a ferry? Is this it's the quest giver. Oh shit. So you could go across. Oh no. Oh no. Move. Good. See? So I said, you get stuck behind the stupid horses. There's a reason for Divine Fury. Okay. Well, we're stuck here. And I don't remember how to get across immediately. I know there's a way to get across, but we're just gonna go to a different moon gate. Because the problem is, I can't run that fast. I can't run at full speed with these unicorns following me. Oh man, one of them got lost. Come on. We are leaving this land, and we're putting it on the boycott list. We are not going back. There's never much of a reason for me to go to Scarbray. Come on, Dum Dum. Let's go. Okay, so let's pick another gate here. Where else can I go that will get me close to shame? That's you. What's this one? Despise? We're definitely not going to your cave. Let's try you. So you is just a straight shot down. It's a little farther, but it's better than trying to get around this. You, Moongate. Alright, we're just gonna trailblaze. Ooh, a rideable llama. I've seen many of those. I'll have to come back and get one of those later. I don't have a rideable llama yet. Yew trees. That's what they call it, yew. It's a specific type of wood. One day I'll come back and do, like, Lumberjack 2. Get some axes. Come out here and get wood. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta test out my gold script. I need to see if my gold script will actually work. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh boy. I'm a mage though. I have that set up, but I can heal. The problem is where I lost the last two is just, there's like 50 of them. Okay, are you gonna work? Is my gold script gonna work? Come on. If the gold script is working, okay, it's just gonna pull the gold immediately off. And it's not that slow, and so I don't think my gold script is working. Oh, good gear. Right. What are you doing? Area. Recovery 2. Yeah. Just junk. So many things between me and there. And I can't just run past these things. It'll aggro the horses. Gazer. I haven't had those in a while. Poison me. Gazers have spells, don't they? Ah, man. They do not. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like running all the way down to Shame. It's gonna take me hours. Because I can't just run there. So, I consider that, hour in. I consider that a pretty good run for the first day of doing this. I'm going to try to do this more, and we'll see if the channel gains any more popularity. If not, no matter what, I'm going to be online every night for my main points of content, and main points of content, of course, are just going to be talking about the Bible and different things. So, tonight we're doing New Testament. We're going through Matthew. So tune in right around 8 p.m. just after 8 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and you can join content. If not, I'm always on. I'm trying to get on about 1 or so throughout the day, but I'll be jumping off here for now. If you like anything else, check it out. Follow my page, and we'll go from there. You guys have a good day.